The service today is a direct result of the work of many people. I've co-chaired this committee this year with Kalner Musara, sorry. You have seen several of our 9 committee members already as they have participated in the readings. Robert Wilkinson read the opening words. Tom Harris read the first reading. Jan read the If poem, which serves as a touchstone for today's service. Rebecca Hendricks is the 5th member with us today, and we have her to thank for what will be a lovely luncheon following the service. Rounding out our group are Steve Nathanson, Patricia Taylor, Marilyn Feeblecorn, and Kathleen Conway. What a tough job we had this year. There were 39 applications to process, many more than in previous years. Nonetheless, we came up with these 12 exemplary graduates. I thank my committee for your hard work, and many thanks to you very generous donors, those in this congregation and the community at large. The community donations included a substantial grant from the International Order of Odd Fellows, for which we're very grateful. I'll now turn the proceedings over to Jan, who'll give us a short background on the program, and then we'll have a drum roll to introduce our recipients. Jan.
Thank you, Maria. You have been the best co-chair. The kernel of this program was planted in 2013 when Barbara Tahan and Janet Cooper presented a service on social justice and what we in the UU community could do to demonstrate our own special brand. Barbara ended up heading the scholarship committee for several years. Then Janet Cooper took over, followed by Chris Fox. I co-chaired with Chris for a year before taking the helm. This year, which will be my last, Maria Rao graciously and bravely volunteered to co-chair. Thank you, Maria. I asked Janet to try to figure out how many students in the past 11 years we've had the privilege to work with. Anybody know? Don't you guys tell them, because we told them yesterday. Anybody have any idea? Except Janet? The number's 84. That includes the 12 recipients this year, which is the largest group yet. It's important for you students, our scholarship recipients, to know what it was that we looked for in your applications and interviews. Yes, we looked at your grades, your community service, your extracurricular activities, all that stuff. What we looked most for could be found in your essays. We wanted to determine that you are the individuals who will most benefit our world, our country, our planet. That you are the ones who will use your extraordinary gifts for good. That you are the ones who will feed the hungry, heal the sick, save the oceans, all of that and more, but no pressure. We are blessed to honor you here and blessed to be able to help you on your journeys. So thank you. We've asked each student to come to the podium, tell us something about themselves, their plans, offer thanks to anyone who might have helped them. Then we went a step further and asked each to give a short reflection on a few lines from one of the readings we've heard today. I can't wait to hear what they have to say. That said, drum roll, please. Thank you. The first up is Gabriela Espinoza.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Gabriela Espinoza, and in the fall, I will be attending Cal State University of Northridge. And a little bit about me, I just wanted to let all of you know this year I went for the senior class president role, and honestly, I didn't really know what to expect going into it, but I learned a lot from that. And the biggest thing I learned was if I wanted my classmates to participate in events, I needed to let go of some fear and embarrassment that I had so that they could also do the same. And because of this, The line that I chose was from Our Deepest Fear poem, and it is, "And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same." This line to me means when we choose to be vulnerable and show our fear, we encourage others to do the same. When we let our own light shine, we allow others the vulnerability it takes to let their light shine. If we choose to lead and show positivity, so will others, which is the biggest thing I learned being senior class president this year.
Thank you.
Melissa Gomez. Okay. Seth Gould.
Hello, everybody. My name is Seth Gould. Firstly, I would just like to thank, even though he's not here today, my father for always, being with me, even when all of my older siblings and my mom had moved away back to the valley where I'm originally from. He stayed here with me all throughout high school to let me finish out my journey at Coast Union. And then I'd like to thank for people that are here. A lot of the people sitting over there, a lot of my other students, are all, my friends that I'm almost around daily, and I'm hopefully still around as much as possible before we all move. Little bit about me: I'll be attending Tarleton State University, a school in Texas, this coming fall, majoring in animal science, pre-veterinary medicine, in the hopes of becoming a large animal veterinarian, while later pursuing a doctorate program at hopefully Texas A&M as well. And for my reading today, I selected also Our Deepest Fear, and also the same line as Gabby, where, "And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same." For me, this means, and I've always been told this, I'm sure almost, if not all of you have heard this at some point, to always surround yourself in good company and with great people, to be great yourself. And while in Cambria, I feel it's been very easy to do this. We're a very small community, very centralized group of people. Hasn't been hard to find those great people. Most of them that I'm with are here today with me. But moving to Texas, I'll be going to a school with over 20,000 other kids, and I don't know how easy it'll be to find those specific people, but through this reading and this specific line, it makes me want to be able to be vulnerable myself and open myself and let myself be who I am, to attract those other people, so it maybe won't be so hard to find and integrate into that community. Though this part of this reading is just really important to me because it shows how valuable it is to not only look for those great people, but try your best to be that great person yourself. Thank you.
Uri Leon. Uri.
Okay. Hello, my name is Uriel Vargas Leon, and this fall I'll be attending University of California, San Diego to major in astronomy and astrophysics for my undergraduate program, and later continuing it to do my graduate program to get my PhD in astrophysics. Now, a fun fact about me is that my science teacher back in 8th grade actually introduced me to all of this stuff for astronomy and astrophysics, and she's the reason why I'm trying to major in what I am in astronomy and trying to become an astrophysicist in the future. Now, a line that I would like to interpret would be from Beatitudes for Justice Builders by Lindy Ramsden, which is, "Blessed are you who discover, train and encourage young leaders. You will see your work expand and grow beyond your time and talent." This quote reminds me of one of the most important lessons I have learned throughout my time in FFA from Ms. Wetzel. Through her guidance, she has shown me that leadership isn't about standing in front. It's about lifting others and creating future leaders, trusting them to carry the torch forward. I've come to understand the greatest impact we can have is not in what we can accomplish alone, but in the people we help along the way.
Very nice. Very nice. Randy, can we go back one slide? Dottie Humphrey. I skipped over her because she's not here, and she is our. This microphone is screwy. She is our one graduate from Leffingwell that we wanted to honor. And this is the. Oh, does it need batteries? This is the last year that Leffingwell will be in existence. They're closing the school, and she will be our last graduate from that facility. So that said, we'll move on. Gavin Lundy. Testing.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to be with you all. And to start, I really have to thank my parents, who I really have not given enough credit throughout my life. I don't think I've shown the gratitude that I should have. And even though they aren't here, I know they're here in another sense. And it was really them, really specifically my mom, who gave me an intense appreciation for public speaking through communicating with people, starting way back in 3rd grade with oral language. You know, it's interesting. She said, you need to do it. And then I sort of argued. I'm an intense arguer with them. But then I did it. And she turned out to be right. It's kind of interesting.
Go figure.
So I have to thank them. I love them so much. And I also have to thank Mr. Lawrence, who also is not here, but he was my AP US history teacher, and he really stoked the love for the country through civics, for really the community of the country. And I think those two twin powers, those twin flames of communicating with people and the community, those two things really are going to influence my path moving forward. So I was going to do AmeriCorps. That's what I said I was going to do. That was my intention. But there are things you can control in life, and there are things you can't control. And on a higher level, the decision was made. They're going to cut the program. But no matter what life throws at you, you have to get up and you got to keep swinging. Just keep swinging. So I'm going to work my tail off. Then I'm going to go to Cuesta, then a BA Political Science, law school, and eventually public service. That's the ultimate goal that I'm going to be moving towards. And for the line from the poem, I thought I had it memorized. Let me pull it out real quick. This is from If by Rudyard Kipling. If you can trust yourself when others doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. Now I'll take the first part of that. You know, one of the people I really respect is Ray Dalio. I don't know if anybody's heard of him. World's largest hedge fund manager. And he said in his book Principles that you need to go after audacious goals. You need to go after the most audacious, unbelievable goals you could imagine. And when you make those kinds of statements, you say, I'm going to do this in life or I'm going to do that. People are going to doubt you. People are going to say, well, can you really do that? Is it practical? But only you can know what's possible in your own life. You're writing the story of your life. You hold the pen alone. But the second part of that is, even though you know you have a certain path in life that others may not see, you need to hold the candle out to illuminate them as to what's really possible for you. You have to still show compassion and gratitude, because even though they doubt you, those people are still a blessing in your life. They still care about you. So you should make an allowance in an emotional sense. So that's what I got from it. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you, Gavin. Declan McKenzie.
Good morning, all. My name is Declan McKenzie, and after graduating high school, I've enlisted for 8 years in the U.S. Navy. So I'll be leaving in July for a career in naval intelligence. And hopefully after my 5 years of active duty on deployment, I'll pursue a college degree through the GI Bill. That's currently the plan. The poem I picked today is If by Rudyard Kipling, and the lines I picked are, if you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings nor lose the common touch. So I kind of paraphrase this into my own quote. To always remember your place in being, regardless of how far your status may take you. To remember where your soul lies, regardless of where your heart may wander. To not let your values rest upon the laurels of bygone eras. And to always stay true to yourself, even in a circling world of chaos and influence. And to find every ounce of what makes you you, and to let it enfold you till the last ounce of blood.
Thank you.
Catherine Mercado. Catherine Mercado is next on our list. She is right now at Santa Rosa, doing the same kind of thing that we're doing here, but she will be here for the luncheon, she said. She's going to try real hard, so Catherine will hopefully meet later. Emily Reed.
Hello, everyone. I'm Emily Reed. I want to thank my mom for being here as well as my grandparents. They have done so much to support me throughout the years, showing up to every game for my 3 sports all the time. Thank you. I will be attending Sacramento State University to get my bachelor's in history and eventually a teaching credential so I could become a high school history teacher. The poem that I chose was If, and the first line really stuck out to me. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. I have been a leader in many of my sports. I've been co-captain for 2 years for 2 of my sports, so I've always been a leader. And that really relates to me because I have to keep a steady head even when my teammates are blaming me or my coaches for stuff that isn't in my control. Whether we lose the game or win it, there's always blame to go around. So me staying calm and keeping my head helps others stay calm and keep their heads as well. There's less arguments, there's less debate, and it's all around a respectful game. And when I do this and focus on my own piece, others focus on theirs, which then in turn leads to everyone learning and accepting new things. Thank you.
Thank you. Addison?
Nice try.
Addison Rixman.
Good morning. My name's Addison Rixman, and this year I'm going to be attending Chapman University in the fall. I'm majoring in communications and film production, and a fun fact about that is that me and my grandpa go to the movies once a week, and he's actually who inspired me to major in film production. The poem that stuck with me was If, specifically the lines, if you can hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools. And I interpreted this in a way of saying that if you can handle your words being twisted by dishonest people, you're on the right track. And it's about resilience and not being discouraged when your message is manipulated.
Thank you, Addison. I asked her yesterday what her favorite movie is, and you told us, and I wondered if you could name another one, too.
Another one?
Yeah, she goes to the movies every week. Lucky
Yeah,
girl.
I go all the time. Recently I liked the movie Warfare. And then I also really liked the movie, what else did I watch recently?
What did she say? Tell us yesterday.
Beautiful Boy.
Yes.
It was a really good one.
Very
Yeah.
nice. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Sean Schalk.
Hello, my name is. Sorry, he's just so handsome. Anyway. Hello, my name is Sean Schalk. I will be attending Cuesta to gain my associates in chemistry with hopes to transfer to UCLA so I can meet my fiance there, rejoin with her. I'm planning on majoring in neuroscience when I'm in UCLA because it's a very near and dear subject to my heart. My little brother has an autoimmune disease called autoimmune encephalitis with neurocortical dysplasia. And I would really want to give a heartfelt thanks to him for inspiring me to go down this path. Without him, I don't know where I would be, and I don't know what I would want to do with my life. I also wanted to give thanks to my father because, I mean, he's given me everything I've wanted in my life, given me the ideals and what I really want to strive to be as a father and as a husband as well. Anyway, for my poem, I chose Beatitudes for Justice Builders by Lindy Ramsden. And the specific lines that stood out to me were, sorry, let me find them. Just like Gavin, I thought I had it memorized. I do not.
It's in your brain somewhere.
Yeah, here it is. Blessed are you who suffer the attacks of others to stand up for what is right. You will not be alone, for your courage will inspire others to rise. And I just took that to mean that you have to stand up for what you believe is right, even if everyone around you believes you're wrong. And it can be extremely daunting. I know in my life, as I've argued with people, and many people have disagreed with me on what I believe, it's always important that you know where you're coming from, you understand what you believe, and you try to understand what other people believe so that you can properly try to change their mind. And if not, just change their mind, just understand where they're coming from as well.
Very nice. Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
And our last our last recipient is Dane Volz.
Hello everyone. Thank you for being here. First of all, I'd like to say thanks to my parents for helping me grow before I knew how to grow myself, and my friends for making school a little more manageable and more than just school, and bringing the outside world into school. So the next 4 years, I will be attending UC Santa Cruz, majoring in environmental studies, and I hope to, after that, pursue a career in research, whether that be for plants specifically or environmental science as a whole. I'm not sure yet. I'll see where that path takes me. Either way, I'd help the planet, however, and learn more about it would be great. A little fun fact about me is I'm learning how to sew right now, trying to get better at that, recycling my clothes and such. I got a lot of holes in them from whatnot. And the poem I really liked out of the three is If. So I kind of took it as a whole here. I think that it exemplifies the qualities of a strong-minded individual. I see all of the ifs in the poem as chains connected to your freedom. And it takes a strong mind to break those chains. The ifs in the poem each represent deeply rooted psychological instincts and natural human drives. The tension between our rational mind and ancient instincts is one that if we break, we attain and can truly prosper in that unique freedom of mind that makes us so human. Thank you.
We'll have a picture-taking session as soon as we're done with this service after our circle. And I think they all deserve a big round of applause.